Hey guys, it's Rufus. There is a somewhat new attack on Kafe that is becoming increasingly common. One of the main reasons Kafe is so defender-sided is that the attackers do not have a lot of options when it comes to entering the building. And because of this, it is very easy to predict and counter many attacks on the cocktail site. When all your team does is open the hatches on the roof and push into Cigar, the push is extremely linear, so it's very easy to counter as the defenders. Right now, the meta on Kafe is to open all of the walls in freezer and washroom. You then use deployable shields as mirror windows and force the attackers to clear a ridiculous amount of utility before they can really do anything. Add on to the fact that there are Maestro cams and any other bulletproof utility, this site is the definition of the 20-second meta. However, if you could simply ignore all of this bulletproof utility, the ADSs, the WMI discs, you would for sure go for that attack plan. Well, that's where this attack comes into play. This attack focuses on cocktail rather than the bar, and instead of pushing straight into Cigar, the attackers roam clear below site, which is generally going to be uncontested, and when the attackers have cleared the second floor, the next step is to begin breaching below cocktail. The attackers will need Buck to do this efficiently, but you can use explosives to breach below. As the attackers breach below site, someone will be repelled on the cocktail window and the heaven window. This makes it much more difficult to maneuver around cocktail, and the goal of the attackers is to clear cocktail so that they can repel in and to go for a plant. As the attackers repel into cocktail, it is important for them to smoke out the two doorways in cocktail. This not only makes it significantly easier to repel in, but the plant is also way easier to get down. The reason many teams are running this strategy is because it completely ignores the defender utility. The attackers don't need to clear shields or any other bulletproof utility. They don't even need hard breach either. The only thing you need on this attack is soft breach. Now, I'll start getting into the specifics that make the strat really come together. At the beginning of the round, the attackers will want to open both of the hatches on the roof. There are two reasons for this. First, you don't want people flanking from red stairs, so by opening this hatch, you force them to consider the possibility of someone sitting on that hatch and watching the red stairs. And second, anybody peeking from under the new hatch would be able to see heaven. This is not good for the player repelling here, so by opening this hatch, you can prevent the defenders from playing in this area. You will also want to make sure that the hell doorway is open. This makes it much harder for the attackers to try and flank from pillar, and when you're roam clearing, it significantly restricts the defender's movement. This is a huge line of sight that denies the defenders a rotation, so utilizing it is very important. And also note that from this position, you can see anybody playing behind this table. When it comes to flank watch, you will want to place one air jab at this mining door. This prevents anybody from flanking at red stairs without giving away their position. You can set another air jab at brown stairs, but it's very unlikely for someone to try and flank here anyway. Your main concern should be red stairs, which is already covered, and the white stairs. You can air jab it off, but it will likely get shot in many situations. However, by opening this dining wall, you force any defenders to watch an extra angle if they wanted to flank down the white stairs. Or you can also just set a drone to watch the white stairs. However, I would suggest using one air jab for the red stairs, and the other two on the east repel. One at the white stairs window and the other at the hell door. This makes it impossible for any defenders to jump out on you or run out on you. But how can you counter this strat? You're going to want to rotate your shields so that they face towards cocktail. Having a shield at washroom that watches the white stairs is extremely helpful because some teams will try to push up white stairs and take plank's control. Having a shield in freezer or bar is also super helpful for giving your cocktail players an extra bit of cover. But that's all to say for this video, and if you learned something, give the video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe. Toodles!